I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody else. That's why I don't never get too hyped about the win after I win, because it's like you always gotta do something over and over again till you're done. And it's always gonna be somebody next, somebody next, somebody next. So I feel as though I don't have to prove myself to these people.
Let's go!
So we are striving to be the best that we can be to be on that level again. You know? So you saying you want to do what you want to do, that's good, because that's what you want.
That's the God in you that's trying
that's
to
good.
seek it,
and you give it back and give.
Every weapon in his arsenal for this fight with Jake Paul, showing the world that his knockout power isn't just something he was born with, it's something he's earned through brutal, non-stop training. Everything in camp is being built around one goal: staying dangerous from the opening bell to the final round. The focus has been on strength to absorb punishment, timing to land clean shots, and durability to outlast anything that comes back at him. This isn't a lazy training camp or a hype-driven setup. This is a fighter preparing like his future depends on every punch. On the other side, Jake Paul is taking this as the biggest challenge of his career. There are no shortcuts this time. To level up, he surrounded himself with real, elite talent, bringing in names like Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Ford, and Montana Love to sharpen his speed, tighten his defense, and push his confidence to another level. Every sparring session is meant to prepare him for a real fight, not an internet moment. Jake knows this isn't about views anymore. It's about proving he truly belongs in the
ring. So that's boxing at its finest right there. You heard it. They said it. Make that bad. Everything on the line. You know, that's old school right there.
Focus on conditioning that hardens his core and prepares his body to absorb and deliver heavy shots. He's felt how brutal punches can be, so he doesn't train casually. He builds toughness on purpose. From the smallest movement to the hardest impact, every detail in his camp is about staying solid and unbreakable when the fight turns ugly. His workouts are built around balance, posture, and durability, with explosive drills that turn raw power into controlled destruction. Nothing is being taken lightly. Every round in training is run at full speed, every session meant to push his limits. He's not just building muscle, he's building stamina, discipline, and a fight-ready mindset. There's no easing up, no backing down. The message from camp is clear: nobody's breathing easy, and nobody's taking a step back.
Ain't nobody breaking. Ain't nobody breaking. Man, boom on that last break. I got him. Let's go.
Yeah, I felt this.
Good. Perfect. That was your best round.
And high-level talent to push himself beyond what he thought were his limits. Sparring with Shakur Stevenson gives him daily rounds against one of the most technically sharp fighters in boxing, the kind of work that forces you to either level up or be exposed. Along with that, he's working closely with Raymond Ford and Montana Love to tighten his timing, sharpen his speed, and improve his defensive reactions. Jake understands the truth. Tank Davis is faster, smarter, and more dangerous than anyone he's faced before. That's why every day in camp is treated like fight night, focused entirely on mastering the basics, building confidence, and preparing for a real war. Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis's story in boxing has been built on nothing but hard work and hunger. His journey didn't come from hype. It came from years of grinding when nobody was watching. His longtime trainer, Kelvin Ford, has seen the full transformation, from a young kid with big dreams into a champion who shines under the brightest lights. According to Ford, nothing fans see on fight night happens by accident. Every punch, every movement, every moment is the result of long hours in the gym, strict discipline, and real sacrifice. Tank didn't inherit success, he earned it. From the beginning of his career to now, he's never stopped improving. As he gets ready for the Jake Paul fight, the boxing world has plenty to say. So, do the people who've known him from day one. One voice summed it up perfectly, saying Tank's story is deeper than people realize. They talked about how far he's come, the struggles he faced when he was younger, and how he still laughs about the hard times they went through together. It's a reminder that behind the knockouts and fame is a real person who fought battles long before he ever stepped into a professional ring.
So much stuff. And me and Kenny was sitting up there talking about, and the majority of it is when he was little. We talk about all the stuff when he was little, and he started laughing like, dang.
When I get by myself, I always try to like think about like back in the day stuff.
Yeah.
But we can tell.
I just noticed that just now, me talking about it. But when I get by myself, I be trying.
No, we can tell.
Yeah,
when I listen to your interview, I like listening to your interviews that you do, and I can tell when you reflect back on certain things.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see it. That's when I think you at your peace, and you start reflecting back and you talking
When
about
he
certain
say
things.
something that we told him a long time ago,
And I
like,
said, damn, we like, damn, he did remember that.
yeah, he remember that shit.
Yeah. I see Brody been calling you a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as far as on the which card in China.
Entire lives to this sport. They sacrifice their bodies, their youth, and their health, and still, many of them struggle just to stay financially stable. That's the brutal reality of boxing. You can bleed for the sport and still walk away with very little to show for it. Sanchez says this fight is different. This one isn't just about another night in the ring. It's about finally being rewarded for everything Davis has given to boxing. The money involved is massive, the kind of payday most fighters only dream about. Very few boxers ever get an opportunity like this while they're still in their prime. He believes Davis has earned this moment, a chance where the sport finally gives something back. Even if this fight isn't about rankings or championships, it's about something just as important: security, a future. And according to Sanchez, this is one opportunity Davis absolutely deserves.